unmute myself. There you go. All right. So we are, let's fix that mute audio. We are here with Kim Coils up here at Fort Meade, Maryland, doing a live stream discussion on this brand product. You're going to learn all what it's all about. I hope that you all will enjoy today's discussion. I'm going to show you a quick setup of how we've got everything going on today. So here's a preview. Here's one right here. We've got the young lady from Unmute. So yeah, I hope that you all will enjoy today's discussion. We've got several questions for her, just going through what um, Kingdom Coils is all about, what the branding is all about, the story behind Kingdom Coils, and I think it's going to be a good discussion. So here we go. All right, first thing first, we'll have her on the solo lookout. How are you? Good day to you. And thank you for allowing me to host this discussion today with you about Kingdom Coils. Good. So can you tell us a little bit of the background about what Kingdom Coils is? Well, first of all, who are you? And tell us what you're all about.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm so excited to be able to discuss about the Kingdom Koils. My name is Niki Hilton. Many know me by Niki Hilton, and I'm the CEO of Kingdom Koils. I am excited to tell you about a new product line that I have launched to help women and even men who have been experiencing hair loss or have had issues with thinning, damaged hair.
Okay, awesome. And let's do a little bit of a wide shot right here. So you said your product is about hair, thinning hair loss, etc. What's a little bit of the background of the genesis of Kingdom Coils?
Well, the background of Kingdom Calls is you may want to know why do I call the brand Kingdom Coil. So I'll give you a little bit of background. Often I myself have experienced hair loss. I've had thinning hair from my temples and even the top part of my head from hormonal hair loss and also from taking medication. But also, I have two beautiful daughters, and one of them experienced hair loss. If any of you know anything about alopecia, where that alopecia, there's different forms of alopecia where you have um, thinning in certain areas. You can have alopecia all over your head, or you can have it in different spots. So one of my daughters experienced hair loss. She went to school. She was bullied for what she was going through. So I have always been one to want to build confidence in others. And I looked at her, and even at myself, at how hair means so much to us, and how her even being a shy person was dealing with hair loss. So I would always tell her when she would come back in from school, "You're royalty, you're beautiful, you're a king's kid." And so that's how I came up with the name Kingdom Coils, because she also had coily hair.
Mhm,
So
mhm,
that's a
mhm.
little bit about the brand and how I came up with the name.
Okay. So, what is typically some of the most common reasons for balding and hair thinning and all of that? Do you know the reason and rationale for that?
Yes. I'm also a licensed cosmetologist, so I've worked with people many years. I've been a licensed cosmetologist for about 18, 19 years. And so I've experienced many women coming into the salon with different issues. Most of the time, hair loss can happen from a variety of issues. I'll give you a few. One of them is from tight hairstyles. Often we as women, women and we like to wear, extensions, braids, different things to change up our look. There's nothing wrong with that, but sometimes if those are not done properly, they can cause thinning of the edges and thinning in different areas. So that's one reason, and that's called traction alopecia.
Hmm.
But then there's also other types of hair loss and it can be from that's postpartum hair loss. Often, some women after they have kids, their body goes through different issues, and they might have shedding from the different hair, and that's another form of hair loss.
Mhm.
And then there's hair loss just um, from stress and life. And some people even have issues where they've been pulling their hair from different, from stress or tension. And so those can cause balding as well. So my whole goal was to help women to understand that yes, we have wigs, yes, we have extensions, but we can actually take care of our hair in different ways. And that's when I decided to really dig deep and find out what I can do to create a product that would help with some of those thinning and balding issues.
Thinning and balding issues. I've heard of traction alopecia. I've
Mm.
heard of those different things. It was actually, ironically, a class that I did for my master's degree a couple of years ago. But, I remember the importance of, you've heard the song "I Am Not My Hair"
Oh,
by
yes.
India Arie, I believe
Yes.
is
I
wrong.
love that.
I think there was like a bigger message in there. There was a mental health aspect of that, of
Hmm.
not defining oneself just by their hair. What do you see as the connection there regarding mental health and one's hair?
Right. Well, regarding mental health and one's hair. As you know, right now, I don't know if you all been really noticing in the media, the young lady called Simone
Mhm,
Biles,
mhm,
if
mhm.
I'm saying it correctly. Um, with her hair, we're just going to go off of that. She had gotten married, and there was a beautiful picture of her and her husband. Well, her husband at that particular time.
Mhm.
And people came for her about how her edges were looking. They really, really, they had an image, I believe, of her crying, and they really came for her because of how her edges was looking. And that's not the first time she had been attacked. Well, when I seen that with Simone Biles, it even brought up what one of my daughters had went through.
Mhm.
And about when she would go to school, different kids go to school, and that's going to be bullying, that's going to be different things that happen. But sometimes some of the things that they go through can really, really impact their mental state. Just not just kids, but anyone. Anyone can impact their mental state.
Mhm.
So hair has a lot to do with mental health. Just like Simone Biles,
Mhm.
she's I'm sure very wealthy. She's
Mhm.
amazing in sports, but we're talking about her hair.
Mhm.
We're not talking about all of the great accomplishments that she has. People are talking about her hair. So hair affects mental health because people often want to hide behind wigs.
Yeah.
They want to hide behind extensions, hide, and sometimes make those problems worse.
Yeah. Mhm.
So hair does affect mental health.
Yeah, I remember. It's a shame, though.
It
Honestly,
is.
like you can have, people could understand and know that you've got a world of riches, but say, for instance, one just chooses to wear their hair in a certain way, then there's a certain deviation from that person's character to looking at that person as lesser than, and I think that's
Absolutely.
absolutely unfair to anyone that really could be going through that. Simone Biles, the most celebrated Olympian in American
Absolutely.
history, could still be a victim of
Bullying.
essentially hair discrimination
Yes.
slash bullying.
Hmm.
That's really shameful.
It really is.
It really is. And so I want to encourage everyone who's participating or looking at our discussion right now. Hey, feel free to type whatever questions that you want on the live stream, whether YouTube, whether Facebook. Feel free to send your questions. Feel free to post your comments as well. And we'll post them on the discussion here as well, and so that everyone can see it, everyone can participate in the discussion. And so we're really looking forward to more of your participation out there. And speaking of participation and speaking of health, I remember that there are certain vitamins that's really important in regards to health and skincare, all those different things. Can you kind of speak to us a little bit about which vitamin did you use to really create your products?
Yes. Well, I did. I did create a vitamin for that can hit both areas,
Mhm.
the health of your body and the health of your hair. So the vitamins, there are a number of ingredients, actual key ingredients that I felt were very important to include in that vitamin. It took me a number of years to really research and come up with this. One of the key ingredients is biotin. Biotin is very important. It helps to build the hair from the roots. Then there's another key ingredient called saw palmetto. I don't know if any of you all have heard of that, but saw palmetto, it helps with the there's testosterone in everyone's body. And so often people think with testosterone just with men, but testosterone, women also have a certain amount of testosterone within their bodies. And so when that level is changed, it can affect the hair. It can affect and cause balding. And often you'll see that balding in the center of your head and sometimes on the temples of your hair in that area. So I wanted to make sure that I included biotin and saw palmetto and also avocado oil. We have a number of oils within that. Avocado. That's in the vitamin. I'm sorry about that. The saw palmetto and biotin in the vitamin. I was mixing it up with the oil.
It's all right. Go ahead.
But those are key ingredients that we have, along with another great thing about this vitamin is we have all of your B vitamins within it. So if you forget to take your daily vitamin, you can actually just take the hair vitamin because I included those things because you can't eat, 20 oranges. You can get a lot of nutrients with a very good vitamin. And this vitamin has been in a FDA approved facility, as well as it has no chemicals or anything like that into it. If you're a person that can't swallow a vitamin, you can actually open it and you can mix it with your juice or that type of thing. So I wanted to make sure everyone could get a high quality vitamin.
So that sounds very mom-like. Like, hey, I want you take your vitamins, make sure what you got to get going on, make sure it's in there for you. And I think that's just it's like an excellent it's like secondary care almost that you're doing. Like, hey, the primary care is to make sure that you get those vitamins in, but the secondary care is, hey, I love you so much. I'm going to show you different ways that you can end up taking your vitamins. I think that's
right. You can do two things at once. So if I always say this here, we don't want to take a lot of everybody. We're busy. Most people are busy, so you can get everything within that vitamin. But I will always say that I like to put that out there. You always check with your doctor to make sure that you're able to take a vitamin or whatever supplement. But it has been through an FDA approved facility.
Okay. So what do you recommend, I guess, for people to incorporate your products specifically in their hair care routine? What products do you recommend people use in their hair care routine?
Well, being a cosmetologist, most of the time when I noticed when people would come into the salon, they would have a number of different products, but hair oil is always a very good product to start with. What I like about a good quality hair oil, there are a lot of you might say there's a lot of hair oils out there. I already know what you're thinking. I already know what y'all thinking, right? There are a lot, but you have to understand that they're all not made the same way, and they all are not organic and with the same ingredients. So hair oil is very good because what it can do, you can use it as a treatment, you can use it as a sealant, and you can also use it just to, massage those areas that might be thinning or more dry. And the good thing about our hair oil is that it's not heavy, it's very lightweight, and it penetrates the scalp, and it's made, again, with all natural ingredients. So I recommend one of the key ingredients is a hair oil. Well, another good thing about a hair oil, what I would do in a salon, is you can mix the hair oil with a conditioner and make a mask and even help to moisturize your hair even more. So the thing about the hair oil that I have, it has saw palmetto in it. A lot of oils may not have that. So you're hitting two things with the vitamin that has the saw palmetto in it and the hair oil. So I recommend that. And also, of course, recommend a good vitamin because drinking a lot of water. You have to have water. So drinking a lot of water, a good healthy diet, and of course, sometimes again we get busy, making sure you have that supplement to be able to add those other nutrients to help with your hair.
So a good, I guess, being mindful of your hydration is really important, and then of course taking the vitamins as well. I would say, that sounds like normal, typical, good medical or health advice that you give someone, but I like how you incorporate the hair part of it as well. Really important. So, what do you think are some of the key ingredients that you would say, and why did you choose those key ingredients?
Well, the reason I chose those key ingredients, we'll start with avocado oil. Avocado, I mean, not avocado oil, but avocado is within the oil. Avocados, if you know anything about them, they have a lot of fat in them. They have a very high fat content. So that lipid, that fat helps to retain moisture in your hair. So I chose and then I have a variety of ingredients, but I'll just give you a few based on time. Something with avocado in it. I mentioned about the saw palmetto, which I think is absolutely amazing for anyone that's experiencing hair loss because it stimulates that area of thinning. It helps to increase, well, we have testosterone, but wherever that testosterone is low, it gives you a little bit of, increase in that area, a little boost to help with the hair. And also one of the other things that I have within the hair oil is nettle. I don't know if anyone has heard of nettle. Nettle is also another stimulant that also adds moisture, but also helps to increase the stimulation to the hair root to help with growth.
Nettle, okay. Nettle. All right. So, what made you start with these two products? Do you have those two products on you? Matter of fact, hold on, y'all. Let me show y'all the two products.
Okay.
I'll just go ahead and grab two of them.
Okay.
Right here. We're live, y'all, so y'all could see we're doing a live discussions. So, what are these two products and why these two products that's in your hands? First of all, tell us what are these two products that's in your hand?
Okay, well, we'll start off with the hair oil because I absolutely love the hair oil. It's very light and it has a very mild scent. I was very, very careful because I know some things can be too strong. People don't want to smell it, but very, very careful about the scent because also some fragrances can cause allergic reactions and that type of thing. So this is the hair oil. It is called a nourishing hair oil because that's what I want to do, to nourish your hair, your scalp, and to give it that boost that it needs to help increase those thinning areas where people are having problems. So this is the Kingdom Koils Nourishing Hair Oil. And let me go with the vitamin. This is the vitamin. This is for hair, your skin, and your nails. So this is not just for the hair, but it's also for your skin. One of the issues that some of the issues that people often have, dry skin or sometimes flaky skin. I've even dealt with that too. So this has some ingredients in it that help with skin health, that help with your skin. And we also have nail health. Okay, I have nails on. I don't see my nails, but if you see my daughter's nails, they're long and beautiful. But the nails they also have keratin in them. So this has a small amount of keratin in it because you need keratin in your hair and also within your nails. So it helps with giving you stronger nails. So this not only is it for hair, skin, and nails, but we also have a lot of the B vitamins in it here. So, hey, I don't know my glasses here, but we have zinc and magnesium and a few other things in here where that if you forget to take your daily vitamin, that is included in this class.
Let me ask, what's the routine with the hair oil? How do you put it in and all of that?
With this hair oil, because as a stylist, I always like to go back and let you know. It all depends on your hair type, what type of hair you have. I recommend it 2 times a day, and a little goes a long way with this hair oil.
You put it in your hand and rub it in?
Yes, you could actually, we're not going to sealed up because we want to protect it when you get it.
Gotcha.
But you take it and you can use, according to, like you have very, like myself, my hair is actually thick, but if you have thick hair, you might use a half of a dropper, put it in your hand, emulsify it into your hands, and emulsify it on your scalp, your temple area, top of your head, and in the thinning areas. So you can use it actually as a spot treatment. You don't have to use a lot of oil. When I say a little goes a long way, a little really does go a long way with this here. So you can use it as a spot treatment, but one of the other things that you can do if you have had braids or extensions. You can actually take this dropper and put it in between the parts.
Kind of like how the model was in the photo that we did for this. Okay, so you could spot treat.
You can spot treat those areas, but again, you just take a little and you can massage that in, and it's very, very good what happened with those thinning areas.
So, like, how can we find this product? I mean, we talked a whole lot. The people are wondering, like, hey, how can we get this product? How can we get this product? How can we get this product?
Absolutely. You can get this product on our website. Okay. I will give you that information.
What's the website? I'll put it in for everyone to check it out.
It's www.mykingdomcoils.com. I'm going to repeat that, www.mykingdomcoils.com.
So we've got it scrolling on the bottom of the viewership right now. Hey, My Kingdom Coils sounds super legit. The ones that I have at the house, I'm gonna start using it myself. I wanted to wait until I get here, see y'all, talk with y'all. Now I know, okay, it's legit. It's super legit. You got the hair and everything popping, so I know that once I start using it, maybe I'll grow an afro all over again.
And people often ask about me. For my hair, I did suffer with alopecia. Yeah. So I do have hair, but I do love to wear my hair short because I want people to know confidence is however you like your hair.
Absolutely.
We are, like she said, we are not our hair, but we can nourish and take care of what we have.
Okay. So I want to say, I guess in closing, this has been an absolute awesome opportunity to talk with you. If you got one last message you want to share with everyone, please share.
Okay. Well, first of all, thank you all for listening to me. I'm so excited about this product, and this is for you all. I want you to know that we're about building confidence. We're not about building confidence where you can feel like my hair is beautiful, my hair is healthy. We're about building confidence. I want you to know that you can be confident in your hair. You can be confident in your life. I'm just excited, and I just want you to know that we're all about building confidence. Thank you for joining us.
All right, awesome. So I guess in closing, everyone, My Kingdom Coils is super legit. You see the website scrolling on the bottom right there. If you've got a question, how can they reach out to you?
They can reach out to me on my page. There is a contact form it's under contact on the website. You can reach out to me. Some of my team or myself will definitely get back with you.
Okay, awesome. And thank you for all the viewers right now who's given the reactions and people who are watching right now on the different pages. Hey, this has been absolutely awesome talking with you today. My Kingdom Coils. My name is Otis Toussaint for Wide Aperture. And so, in closing, as I always say, take care of yourself, take care of your family, take care of each other. Later now.